Hi everyone. Okay, so today I'm not gonna do a vlog because I don't feel like it. Also, I have a very extremely uneventful day. I'm doing absolutely nothing except homework and some online classes. But I found a really cool video idea and it would be just funny stories of my life. Funny events that occurred during the 17 years of my life that I still remember to this day. I will tell you 4 of them. Cuatro. Alright, so I have my phone here, so I have notes, and let's get into it. Alright, so the first story happened a couple years ago, and it is when I went skiing at Owl's Head, which is a ski resort in Canada, I think. I don't remember. Okay, so we had a great time there. I was with my sister, my mom, and my dad's medical student. Don't ask why, he was just with us. And what happened was that we were at the cafeteria, we had been skiing all day, and we were really hungry, you know, like when you spend your day outside in the cold skiing, you're gonna be hungry. So we were in the cafeteria, there were about 300 people, it was packed, there were so many people. That was before COVID, guys. Remember before COVID? It was an amazing time. Anyways, we brought soups. My mom brought soups that were microwavable, and they were Japanese soups, and the broth was made of fish. So it was like a fish miso soup broth type of thing. I don't really remember. There were microwaves at the end of the cafeteria, so like really far away from where we were sitting, and I was still wearing all of my ski stuff. I had my ski boots on. They're extremely hard, so you would clonk against, is that clonk? I don't know if that's a word, but we're gonna use it now. It was just extremely hard to walk in those boots when you weren't wearing your skis. And also the floor was extremely slippery because everyone is outside and had snow all over them, and then once you get into a very warm room with a bunch of people and the floors are hard, the snow is gonna melt and it's gonna be extremely slippery. So 12-year-old me walks all the way to the microwave with her tiny little microwavable soup, and she puts it in, and then when she takes it out, she takes the soup out of the microwave, and then she slips and she falls, and it makes so much noise, and I get all of the soup on my clothes. And everyone turns around, and I had never been so embarrassed. You know how embarrassing it is to fall in front of a lot of people? Okay, I'm not a really good person. If someone falls in front of me, I'm going to laugh. That's just how my brain works. I think I watched too much Fail Army as a child, so whenever I see fails are like people falling, I find it extremely funny. I have the humor of a child. So everyone turned around and I was just like, hi. And it was also so hard to get back up because I was wearing my hard my ski boots, and it was extremely slippery. And yeah, that was extremely embarrassing. I walked back to the table where my family was, covered in soup, and so I have to go to the bathroom to clean up. This is where it gets even more embarrassing. So I went to the bathroom to go clean up, and then there was a little boy in a stall with his mother, and he said, "Mom, why does it smell like fish?" It was me. I smelled like fish. I had to smell like fish for the rest of the trip. Like, even after when we went back to go skiing, I got like a waft of my clothes, and even if we were in the freezing cold, the fish odor would not go away. Anyway, that was a funny story. Next story. Alright, so this is a story from when I was 4. It is not funny, it's more kind of traumatic, and it's when I got my fingers stuck in a treadmill. And the ironic thing is, I was in a hospital because my father is a doctor, so I was already there. So I got emergency care immediately. My father has patients in physical therapy. My mother and father were in a room somewhere else, and they left my sister and I in the room of physical therapy. Is it physical therapy? I'm not sure. Anyway, there were a bunch of exercise machines, and Layla and I, Layla's my sister, we decided to turn a treadmill on. We were sitting on it, and then we would just fall off the thing and then do it again. You know how 4-year-olds have fun. Anyway, I got my finger stuck in the little hole where the rug restarts, you know. So I got my finger stuck in that hole. It was this finger. You can see that it's kind of odd. There's like a tiny little bump in comparison to this finger. Yeah, so half of my finger fell off. Like it was barely holding on, and I was screaming, and my mother came in quickly, and yeah, I got it fixed, and I still have a scar, but you know, I was a badass 4-year-old and I survived. I think I'm the only person in the world, maybe not, but I think I might be one of the only people in the world who got their finger stuck in a treadmill. How do you get into a situation like that? Anyway, next story is when I slapped Donald Duck at Tokyo Disney. So I was 6 years old. My family went to Japan, and we went to Tokyo Disney, and there was a guy in a costume, in a Donald Duck costume, that I found extremely scary. And so he walked towards me, and I slapped him. That's it. That's the story. There's nothing more to it. Oh, wait, there is a little bit more to it. So I slapped him. My parents were like, "Oh, why did you do that?" So my sister, because she's the nice child, she walked over and she hugged Donald Duck. This is really like a good twin, evil twin situation. I just, you know, he creeped me out, man. I didn't want to deal with him. Hey everyone, I finished my Zoom classes for the day, so we will go back to the video. Also, he's attacking my leg, so that's why I'm holding him. I don't want him to keep attacking me. See? He's doing it now. Stop. He's so annoying. Anyways, will you stop? That story is a summary of when I went to Las Vegas 2 years ago. And it was for my parents' 18th year of marriage anniversary. And for that occasion, they decided to get remarried at the Church of Elvis, where Elvis Presley got married, I think. And what happened was that both my parents decided to dress as Elvis Presley and Marilyn Monroe. So my dad was dressed as Elvis Presley, and we were in the lobby. So there's a bunch of people playing games and spending their life savings on a game, which will probably make them lose eventually. A lot of people started taking photos of my father, and they really thought that he was a Presley impersonator. And so a lot of people started taking photos, and there were 2 occasions on which my dad acted like a celebrity, and people took photos with him. So he had his arm around like that, and they were taking photos, and it was really, really funny. I really miss traveling. I canceled 2 trips. I was supposed to go to Paraguay last summer, and then this summer I was supposed to do this whole 3-month-long voyage to Europe, and I would travel with my sister in different locations, but that's probably canceled. But yeah, I'm going off track. Ow! I'm going off track, am I?